In what is a fresh political flashpoint in Tamil Nadu, the Puducherry Police have refused permission for actor Vijay's proposed December 5th roadshow after what transpired in Karur a few months ago. They have instead advised him to hold a public meeting in an open ground, prompting uncertainty. Now, the Puducherry Police have advised Vijay that the narrow roads in the Union Territory cannot hold large crowds and that, in fact, if they wish to gather, then they must comply with the regulations put in place by the Tamil Nadu government as an aftermath of the Karur tragedy where 41 people lost their lives. This comes as TVK had already deployed senior leaders Basi Anand and Ardiv Arjuna to prepare ground for the event. On this, you have my colleague Sam Daniel joining us on the broadcast. Now, Sam, it seems as though the Puducherry Police have in fact raised certain key concerns, and it's only natural given that this is the first major rally that, the TVK actor-in-chief wishes to hold after, of course, the Karur tragedy would left about 41 people dead.
That's right. It has setback of sorts read for TVK chief actor Vijay, who planned to have his roadshow on the 5th of December in neighboring Puducherry. But now the Puducherry police have denied permission, saying that the route Vijay has sought permission for the roadshow is quite narrow and cramped and will not be able to accommodate the large crowds Vijay draws. Instead, they have suggested TVK opts for a public meeting in an open ground where they'll be easier to control the crowd there. Vijay is yet to take a call on this particular issue. Vijay has a cult following not just in Tamil Nadu but also in neighboring states of Puducherry and the former French colony Puducherry and neighboring Kerala. And he's keen that in the 2026 assembly elections, he would want to establish his party's presence there as well. It's in this context this becomes important. Of course, this comes in the backdrop of the terrible tragedy at the TVK rally in Karur in October that killed 41 people, including women and children. Unlike Tamil Nadu, Puducherry is yet to frame guidelines for political rallies, and Puducherry is largely at the moment dominated by the NR Congress BJP alliance, the ruling party at the moment, and the Congress DMK alliance in the opposition. And it's in this context one should also look at this as a political fight that the ruling party would not want to allow another force to gain dominance. But the larger question, would Vijay accept for the public meeting kind of an option, or would he go for the court? That's something we'll have to wait and watch. So far, no official word yet from the TVK.
Right, absolutely, Sam. You rightly mentioned that, of course, it remains to be seen what the TVK decides in the end. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing those details with us. Remember, it's important to understand that there seems to be a political row. This is, of course, in context of the TVK's rally. Now, Sam, I also wish to understand, it seems we've lost the line with Sam, but I'm just going to walk you through the details that we have at this hour. This seems to be a fresh political flashpoint in Tamil Nadu. It's important to understand that the Puducherry police have refused permission for actor Vijay's proposed December 5th roadshow. Remember, this comes in the backdrop of the Karur tragedy, which, of course, left 41 people dead. Remember that instead, the Puducherry police have, in fact, advised the TVK to hold a public meeting in an open ground. Now, this is important given the fact that this was not what is sought from the TVK. The TVK instead has requested there to be a roadshow for them to take place. Important to understand that the Puducherry police have advised Vijay that the narrow roads in the Union Territory of Puducherry cannot hold large crowds and will in fact gather, of course, for his rally, given the fact that it is the TVK actor-in-chief whose rallies, of course, they in fact draw very large crowds.